Hello, hello, hello. Just going to go ahead and share this out to a few people and just be hanging out with people in the chat and going to be playing guitar till there is a chat. So let's get this going. Here we are. Here we are. Still figuring all this stuff out. It says on my channel that it's not going, but to me on this page, it does say I'm going. I don't know. Don't know. What the heck is this thumbnail? It did like auto-generated a thumbnail. Weird. Well, I'll change that later, I guess. I don't know what the heck that thumbnail is. But let me send this out to a few more people, and then I will serenade you, my future audience. Hope you're having a good day. Hope the spring weather is as enjoyable for you as it is for me. It's quite nice. It's the nicest day of the year so far. And that's the biggest thing I'm going to stop this stream for. I just want to go sunbathe. Feels so dang nice out. But yeah. Even if nobody is in the chat, I'll be here hanging out. But nobody shows up, then I'm definitely going to go hang out in the sun. If you're here in the chat, make yourself known. What happened to my hair? I paid someone to get rid of it. Is that what most people do? It's only my second haircut since COVID. COVID made me realize I don't need to pay for haircuts, really. I can just do my best in the mirror, and my wife can get the back. But yeah. Good afternoon, Ticky Tack. How are you doing? Is it nice and warm where you're at? It's pretty nice out here. You haven't had a haircut since COVID either? Yeah, that was my second one. Oh, nice. I planted grapes last year, but they don't seem to be doing too well. My wife hates this song. She hates it so much. It's pretty cringy. It's by Skrillex. Before he was Skrillex, he was in a punk band called From First to Last, where he sang. That's with like quotations though. He only could belt. He could belt as hard as he could, and that was what singing was. And he blew out his vocal cords because of that. But this song is a little love song called Emily. My wife's name is Emily. And oh man, the vocals in this song is something to behold. Ooh, na, na. Wait a minute. There it is. Grapes are interesting. Have to train them the year before to see the results next year. Yeah, I don't know. We bought this property 2 years ago, and we have been a lot of life stuff going on. We're trying to add like 1 or 2 new things to try to do each year. We did chickens last year, and this year we've added a second flock of if I can speak right, a second flock of egg layers, and maybe we'll do like turkeys or meat birds. But we've got in-ground garden we want to start this year. It's pretty prepped, and the above ground is what we started, or yeah, the raised beds. Those are the words I was looking for. We started last year. Where's it going? I think that's it. What you working at now? No. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday. Oh, you're working for Blizzard, like the gaming company? Are you a like a programmer? A game designer? I should probably make sure I'm actually in tune. Doesn't sound too bad to me, but a little sharp. Yeah, the ones who make Diablo, WoW, and other stuff. I have a good friend at my church who like totally disavowed Blizzard. He won't support them. He won't play any of their games, even like Diablo 2, even though that is an old game. It's not like if he has it already, he's not gonna give them money or anything. But he's will not support them anyway because of some shady stuff that they did. Apparently, there was some vineyard stuff happening. There was some graping happening or something. I don't quite know. You program the servers that run the games, not the games themselves. Okay, so you're helping out keeping all of the live service stuff going, all of the MMO stuff happening. I'm not gonna tune. I was gonna tune into another thing, but I would only play like one song like that. I'm just gonna stay in standard. Yeah, he left because of the shady stuff, but you got a call from the lead to be rehired, and well, they laid off a lot of people with the Microsoft transition. Was it acquired by Microsoft? I don't even know. First song I ever learned on guitar was Tom Petty. It's so simple. I had to find it again though. Yeah, something like that. And then it just goes to power chords. It's called Honeybee by Tom Petty. Oh, yeah. Didn't know. Giant corporate mergers. It's weird. What's the newest thing Blizzard did? They did Overwatch. Was that like their newest IP? Hello, we got a second person here. Make yourself known. You've entered my realm. You need to make yourself known. Diablo 4 and Overwatch. Yeah, but those aren't new IPs. Those are just continuations. Diablo 4, man. I tried to play Diablo 3 back when it came out, and I just couldn't get into it. I loved Diablo 1 and 2 when they came out. I was a wee lad. I had to convince my mother to let me play those because my older brother could play, and she's like, "No, you're like 5. You can't play this." It's like, "Mom, hear me out. I know it's called Diablo. And I know Satan's literally on the cover, but you fight him. You can play a knight and you can fight him." But I played the Necromancer the whole time. I didn't tell her that part. Necromancer was my favorite. Since starting back at Blizzard, I learned they were working on a few titles that never made the light of day. That probably happens in most studios, I imagine. Working on some titles and just never make it off the ground. They're in like production hell forever or something. What the heck? Made a weird sound. That's why I laughed at the satanic outcry from the Christians on Diablo 4 when I knew the story is that you're fighting Filth or Lilith, not eating her. Filthy Lilith. I was going to ask something. I can't remember what I was going to ask, though. Yeah, it'll come to me, maybe. I can do this. Okay, I'm looking at an actual chord chart and I lost my place at the very beginning. Okay, from the top. If I get murdered in the city, don't go revenging in my name. One person dead from such as plenty. No need to go locked away. When I leave your arms, the things that I think of, no need to get over alarmed. I'm coming home. Is my audio okay? Cool. Audio sounds good. All right. I actually still haven't tested it. I'm just relying on you guys. I have a little soundboard here and I can make myself quieter or louder, and I don't really know where it's supposed to be at, but I can see the levels and I'm not peaking, so that's good. Oh no. Jumping into the flow. That'd be weird. I wonder which brother is better. Nope. I wonder which brother is better. Which one our parents love the most. I sure did get in lots of trouble. I'm still off the rhythm. Seemed to let the other go. A tear fell from my father's eyes. I wonder what my dad would say. He said, I love you and I'm proud of you both in so many different ways. I'm not performing, I'm just this is just hanging out. Vocals are higher. Yeah, I mean my face is closer. I don't, and this don't have a pickup or anything. It's just acoustic. All this mic. Not performing, I'm just vamping, you know. So don't at me with all the mistakes. You suck. If I get murdered in the city, go read the letter in my desk. Don't bother with all my belongings. That sound better? But pay attention to the list. Make sure my sister knows I love her. Make sure my mother knows the same. Always remember there was nothing worth sharing like the love that let us share our name. Always remember there was nothing worth sharing like the love that let us share our name. Was me moving away? Is that all right? I had more mics. I could mic up the guitar and this. Maybe it's not. It's like another. I have another like. It's like a commentary mic. I have more of these. I don't have a little. You could do like put in a pickup here. You just like tape it to the resonator. If you keep your face okay. If you keep your face forward, the balance is good. Turn away from the mic when you're cutting out. When you were cutting out just a tad. So when I went like this, I was cutting out. I need to stay close. Maybe I just need to play the guitar louder. I'm kind of playing a little soft. I don't know. Someone is still in my realm and they have not made themselves known. Can I wheedle them out? There's no way for me to see the names of my visitors, are there? Don't turn your head away. You got it. Go. Yeah, I was thinking that I could just do like guitar vamps starting the stream. Doesn't have to be like the whole stream's not supposed to be just me playing guitar. But you know, so many ortho bros seem to do like 80s retro. What do they call it? Synth wave as their intro stuff. But I'm not trying to just practice in front of you guys. That'd be very annoying. I don't get to practice on guitar enough because if I try to practice in front of my wife, or my wife just in the house, I have to make sure I am actually practicing on a breadth of stuff. Because if I just try to drill one thing and hammer out all of the mistakes one by one, my wife will go insane. She's like, "Can you please stop playing the song?" Even if I only play it like 4 times, she's like, "You need to do anything else. Go outside. Go away from me. Put the guitar away. I love you, wife." Are you a musician, Ticky Tack? Do you program in the day and dance the night away? Hmm. Mm. I'm not doing nothing specific. I'm just noodling. You know, enough audio music to use as a utility. Probably like mixing and mastering, kind of like leveling everything out and everything. But not like instrumentation. You know, like music theory? Is that who you're talking about, like as a utility? Like you could go on a program and make some synth or make some like use the piano keys to make chords, chord progressions, something like that? Or are you just talking about like levels, like audio engineering? I don't think you need to know music theory to audio engineer. You do photography and some interest in videography. Yeah, it's hard to stick to one fun thing to do. I just want to do everything. I'd like to make films and such, and music, and I'd like to draw, but I'm awful at drawing. I've tried for so long to get better at drawing. Not great at it. I've never really stuck with it too long. Like the most I've drawn like every day as a habit was probably 2 months. That was last November, December. That sounds wrong. It's got to be out of tune. It sounds awful. A little sharp. You've been on a couple streams, right? You've jumped on for a minute. I don't think you were on the prot stream we did. Writing some worship songs to our Savior. Freaking Ras was like, you should do a stream today. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And here he is, not being here. Pretty good with drawing, but not something I do often. The sketching, mechanical designs. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're on the forest stream. So you out in, I imagine Blizzard, is that in like California? Or do you probably work remote? Well, no, because you work on the servers. You probably have to be there. Austin. Austin was going to be my next guest. Well, is there anything you want to talk about? I got on with no agenda, just a hangout stream. No planning. It's what I do, I guess. That's all right. I actually have some stream ideas, like the prot stream, but we'll keep figuring it out as we go forward. You're technically on the clock. Not much to talk about. Wow, I mean, if you can do stuff like this and get paid, that is the dream. That's a dream. Definitely not the dream. There's a meme I saw. It was like, there's like death and darkness. Me in the morning when I can't get off my phone in bed, and it was like bright rainbows and dolphins flying through the sky. Me at work on my phone. Let me see if we can get anybody else to jump in here. See if I can extort, or what are other words? I can lie, manipulate, and fool somebody to get on here. Where's Big T at? He's offline. That means a pedophile is getting got. I messaged that one. Were you on the Jim Bob stream earlier? I messaged that one Mark Grin or whatever his name was, the Protestant that was going crazy. Got nothing to complain about. Line of work, everything is convenient. Pay is awesome. You just don't do work you particularly enjoy. I gotcha. Is it a lot of meetings? Is it a lot of desk work? Do you be hard? The hardest thing about like a desk job or any inside job would just be when the weather is really nice. It'd be like at school and you're just like, I want to get outside right now. But I mean, if it's interesting and engaging work, whenever I'm at a dead end job that doesn't stimulate me at all, I will make it maximum efficiency, and then I'm going to be really bored. That's the job I'm at right now. Is I can't make it any faster or better than I'm doing right now, and I want out. But I'm gonna wait till I have a new baby to switch jobs, because it's really easy to take off work. So I'm gonna take off for Holy Week, and then I'm gonna take off for the baby, and then I think I probably could get maternity leave here in Washington State. That'd be cool. And then I'll be looking for work after that. You working on motorcycles? Well, I mean, probably could do that. I'm sure there's a market for it. I mean, as long as if you already have the skills. But if not, I mean, you could probably gain the skills in your free time. It's nice to be here. It's a nice day. It is a really nice day out. But I will hang out for a while before I go lay in the grass. That's all I want to do today, is lay in the grass and read a book. Oh, you already tried to gain the skills, but the work doesn't pay as well. I mean, yeah, that can suck when you're doing work that you like that doesn't pay you. Yeah, it's good to have skills. I mean, do you have a motorcycle? I mean, you're gonna at least save money on your own motorcycle. Selina, I'm as nowhere as I can be. Could you hide somewhere to me? Kansas, I'm kneeling. Kansas, please. Cleveland, I never felt nothing so strong. Been believing the words to my songs. Ohio, I'm leaving. Ohio, I'm gone. Pixie, hang up the telephone. I won't answer your phone calls no more. New York, quit calling. New York, leave me be. I'm changing the plans I've been setting on. I'm scared by the way that my life's getting gone. Carolina, someday I'll come home. Carolina, someday I'll come home. I've wanted a motorcycle for a while, and if that was something I was going to buy, I should have done it before I got married. But I got married, and I have a truck. Where is that Diego guy? I don't know. Diego. How do you think you pronounce Diogo? Not Diego, right? Or is that just Diego? Where's that guy at? It'd be fun to talk to him again. He was saying we all evolved from jellyfish that ate plants that weren't really plants. They were animal plants. And that's how we got here. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? That's I think we all can just look at your backyard and realize that we all came from jellyfish. It's obvious. I don't see how people miss that. Daigo, man. There's a darkness upon me and it's flooded in light. In the fine print they tell me what's wrong and what's right. And it comes in black and it comes in white, and I'm frightened by those who don't see it. When nothing is owed, deserved, or respected, I can talk. Your life doesn't change by the man that's elected. If you're loved by someone, you'll never reject it. Decide what to be, go be it. There was a dream, and one day I could see it. Like a bird in a cage, I broke in and demanded that somebody free it. And there was a kid with a head full of doubt. So I'll scream till I die. The last those bad thoughts are finally out. There's a darkness upon you and it's flooded in light. In the fine print they tell you what's wrong and what's right. And it flies by day and it flies by night, and I'm frightened by those who don't see it. And there was a dream, and one day I could see it. Like a bird in a cage, I broke in and demanded that somebody free it. And there was a kid with a head full of doubt. So I'll scream till I die. The last of those bad thoughts are finally out. There's a darkness upon me and it's flooded in light. In the fine print they tell me what's wrong and what's right. There's a darkness upon me and it's flooded in light, and I'm frightened by those who don't see it. Oh, wow. Thank you, sir. I'm all right. I got a lot of practice to do. Whoa. Well, Asian is Daigo. Spanish is Diego. Diego Malego. You can't get copyrighted for like covering stuff, right? Because these aren't my songs. I don't think you can, but maybe we'll get flagged. We'll figure it out. I'm nowhere near as good as Jay Dyer. I mean, let's be honest. Have you heard Pay Piggy? That keeps you up at night. I mean, why didn't I think of that? It's obvious, isn't it? We should look at our backyard and just be like, wow, I could have written Pay Piggy. People can copyright strike you, but you can contest it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not making money. Somebody in one of my comments on my shorts was like, you're like what do you say? You're a cult leader and you're just using Christians to make a profit or a paycheck. I'm like, dude, you think, I mean, like, thank you. You think that I'm doing good enough to get paid for this? You think I'm funny enough with these videos that I'm getting paid? I mean, thank you. It's very nice of you. Have you been watching those shorts? I've been doing 2 a day of the atheist videos, and I have a bunch of other ideas, but that's like my discipline is pretty hard for me. I'm good at like ideas and starting stuff, but continuing, it just has to be, it almost has to be like a daily or weekly thing to make myself continue to do something. So yeah, the dailies are the atheist video. I do 2 of those, and then if I have time, I do other stuff, but it's not been enough. Well, I mean, I'd like to do more, but this is the 3rd live stream this week, and I need to figure out a scheduling because I mean, I work and I mean, other people are streaming, so I've been on, and people are like, I'm gonna come after you. I'm gonna come on after Jim Bob, but Jim Bob live streams for a long time. He live streamed for 6 hours like 2 weeks ago, and yeah, that's pretty bad. You've been watching it and liking the algorithm. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. I've had one Orthodox Christian was like, I hate these, but this one's funny. I thought he was an atheist at first. I was like, wow, thank you for thinking it's funny. Oh wait, you're a Christian. I'm confused. I mean, you just don't think it's funny. I mean, that's all right, but he didn't elaborate. He was like, I hate this, but I don't know. And he talked to the wife. My wife is 24 weeks pregnant with our 2nd baby, and we got a little one. So all that to juggle, I've got to figure out a streaming schedule. No Wednesdays in the afternoon work for me, and on Pacific time, like 1:30 seems to be good. But other than that, it might just be when I can, when a couple hours seems to present itself. But I can always make this excuse. I mean, we have property here, and there's always more stuff to do. There's so many projects to do, and I can always busy myself with something productive. Let's find another song. Yeah, hate was a strong word because hate means, I mean, like, if he's gonna say he hates these videos, I feel like it should be more like, I think there's something really wrong with them and you should stop. And I think it's immoral or something, other than just, I don't find it funny. Because I mean, I don't find lots of things funny, but I don't hate them. Like, have you seen any woman on stand up? That's not funny. I don't think I hate it. I mean, in a sense, I could say I hate it. Like, oh, I don't like this. I kind of hate this. But like hate, no, I'd be like, I just don't like this. This is not good. And maybe he's using it in that sense where it's just hate equals dislike or nonplussed. I don't know how he's using it. Do I want to do this song? G, B, C. So what are we? Okay, are we in G? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's the wrong chord. 1. No. Yeah, it'd be 3. Just orienting myself. Don't mind me. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. We got like every chord in the key except for the 7. I could have just looked at it that way, much quicker. The jokes make sense. I think if it was stand-up routine, you'd have a pacing. You had a pacing going, throwing those jokes out would be great. Yeah, I've thought about doing stand-up for a long time, and I mean, with these shorts, I'm trying not to make them very samey. I feel like it'd be easy to make them samey, but I think I've done a good job at making them somewhat different each time, with different voices, different inflections. I mean, sometimes it's like, man, I've had a busy day and it's like 9:30 p.m. and I still have to do both of my videos, and let's do something. But sometimes I can sit here for an hour and do a bunch of different takes trying to make this one little joke better, or the delivery better, or why isn't it working? I need to switch a few words around. So I've done like 30, 40 takes on some of them. Some of them it's just like one and done, and like that's good. That's what it should be. Nah, why do I keep going to that? That's the wrong one. She's fighting with the sky. She thinks she's fighting with the sky. She thinks she can. Living within a lie. She thinks she can. But nobody knows what lies behind the days before the day we die. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I feel like this chord chart I'm looking at doesn't help me with the rhythm much. Da 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 da. I had to hear it. I'd have to hear the song to have the rhythm perfect. She puts her hands against the life she had, living with ignorance, blissful and sad. But nobody knows what lies behind the days before the day we die. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You can try to swim the sea. You can try to hold the breeze. I skipped ahead. Definitely skipped ahead. You can try to swim the sea. I'm losing it. I knew I wasn't gonna get that song right. Yeah, you're right. Part of it's I'm nervous. I'm on recording. I don't normally record myself doing stuff. And I don't know how I actually sound. I don't have any overhead, so I'm trying not to blow out the mic either. Excuses. I suck, and I should get better. That song has like a couple parts where you belt out, and I can do them. I know I can hit them. I've hit them before, but yeah, it's not for this session. I'd like to actually have headphones in, make sure I'm not sounding awful. Should have picked a more chill song. It's windy. Just looking for a song to play. That's another problem I have sometimes. I'll have all these songs memorized, but then I sit in front of, or like I'm in front of somebody. I'm like, play a song. I'm like, they just left. My whole brain just like dumped all of my information, all of the practice, the years I've spent, just gone. Where did it go? It's interesting. This song, the guy who sings it actually like straight up sings like the wrong note. Like it sounds like his voice is like gives out when he sings it. And whenever I play it like he sings it, my wife's like, "Stop doing that. Why does it sound so bad?" I'm like, "That's how he plays it. That's how he does." He goes, "Heart's so bad, you don't come around here anymore. Worse than that." That's what he does in the recording. "Heart's so bad, you don't come around here anymore. And worse than that." Feels like I don't know. Maybe I'm hitting the wrong note. It sounds like there's something off. Nothing's really helping. I've been thinking about drinking again. It's alright if you finally stop caring. Just don't go and tell someone that does. 'Cause even though I know there's hope in every morning song, I have to find that melody alone. I have to find that melody, melody alone. I have to find that melody alone. I'm also, gotta be 4 frets up. I'm singing it in the key in my head and playing it in a different key. There's a problem right there. I have to. That I'm supposed to play? Melody alone. Yeah, that sounds better. Have to find that melody alone. Man, that must have sounded awful. Sorry, everybody. I'm not going to go back and listen to that. It's going to kill my soul to try to do that. To listen myself. Her name became the flame unto the fire. A magpie on a wire, one of those. Dead unto the high, shamelessly alive unto the low. It's alright if you finally. I keep wanting to go change register. I gotta pick one. Finally stop caring. The song is. I hate when it's hard for me to play just me singing guitar when it has just stuck on one note, one chord for a while. I get antsy and I want to switch. Just don't go and tell someone. Like, this just sounds weird to me. I gotta like break it up. Something, I don't know. Just don't go and tell someone that does. 'Cause even though I know there's hope in every morning song, I have to find that melody alone. We can go ahead if no one notices. What's the point of it? I have to ask. Or how you learn to see hope eternally when you're sure to be all even last. It hurts so bad, more than I expected that it would. And worse than that, it seems to be here lasting just a little longer than it should. It's alright if you finally stop caring. Just don't go and tell someone that does. 'Cause even though I know there's hope in every morning song, I have to find that melody alone. It's not great. I have to find that melody alone. I have to sing that melody alone. Playing songs I actually haven't practiced. I'm just looking them up, playing them from memory. Yeah, see you around. I'll be here singing out of key to myself. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'd rather be out in the sun, reading a book, but here I am, making a fool of myself. This still wasn't supposed to be like a play guitar stream. It wasn't supposed to be. I was just gonna play as like a little intro thing. But now other people can go back and future generations can listen to me suck. So here's to you. But it's good. I mean, I think it's good for me to play in situations that make me nervous. I think the more I do, the better I'll be. Because I think I'm definitely way better when I'm just by myself. That or when I'm playing with other musicians. That it's easier to play off of them or have them keep you on track, keep you on beat, keep you in key. But it's me and a guitar. Yeah, I mean I'm better in the backyard by myself with no audience. The stage fright is a real thing. I've always had it, which is weird because I've always been the as a little kid I wanted to like have all the attention, but then I got it and I was like, no, stop looking at me. Your gaze, it hurts. Stop. I think it's just me. It says there's 2 people watching, but there ain't nobody here. I could monologue like a villain. That's something that villains and streamers have in common is monologuing. Why is that? Let's see if that guy, that Protestant, responded to me. Let's find out. Mm-hmm. Gotta remember his darn name. Oh, no. Oh, here it is. He did not reply. Well, maybe another time. Well, maybe that's all she wrote. Maybe I get to go and enjoy the sun now that I don't have an audience. Maybe it's what I wanted. I'd much rather be in the sunshine right now. Right now, this stream is like being in school, staring at the window because of how nice it is, and it's almost summer. And but there's no teacher here making me do this. It's just me. What have I become? I don't know who I am anymore. Can you hear those dinosaurs out there? Chickens go insane, dude. They are crazy. We have one. His name is Claude, the rooster. We didn't know he was a rooster. We thought he was a hen. Got him from a straight run. And he was a little tiny guy, and we assumed he was a hen. So we got another rooster to protect the flock. Got to have one leader. And one day the rooster was just doing what he did, and he sought out a hen. And here comes Cloud. The name of the hen at the time was Cloud. Cloud comes running across the yard and shoves the big rooster off the hen. And then he crows. I'm like, oh, you are a rooster. And he's the funniest little rooster. He'll run across the yard and he'll like do a little dance in front of you. And he wants you to pick him up and just like hang on your shoulder. And all the other rooster and hens that we got, they're all stupid. But Claude, his name became Claude once we found out that he was a little Chad rooster. He's a funny little dude. We have another one called Butters. She's a silky, which means to have really fine hair-like feathers. She's so dumb. Despite her best efforts, she is still alive. But she got attacked by an osprey. I had to pull I yelled, I shouted, and then the bird got off of my chicken. And she was beat up, but she's all right. She has like a big afro, and the feathers just flop in front of her face. She can barely see. For a while, my wife was trying to give her little haircuts, which is just so silly. And she'll wander off by herself away from all the other flock for like 20 minutes, and suddenly she'll just bolt up and look around. She just realized that she's been alone this entire time, and then she just runs around in circles trying to find everybody else. She's really dumb. I'm just sitting here talking about my chickens, so that's cool. I think that's it then. I've hit the talking to myself, monologuing about chickens to the future viewers. So live streaming's weird because how are you supposed to start? You interact with the chat. You have an audience, and they, interact with you, and you interact with them. But when you don't have an audience, you don't have a chat. It's just you, like a crazy person, sitting here talking about chickens. It's weird. We've got a second flock started this year of chickens. They're getting quite unruly. They're like teenagers now. And they're in the little chicken tractor, and I think one of them's getting out. They're digging like a hole in the... Yep, it is out. Well, I gotta go to the chick. Gotta go do that. Peace out, you guys. And thank you for watching. Thank you for Ticky Tack for being an audience. You're a lovely audience. Thank you very much. And I'll do this again. Like I said, Wednesdays are good for me. Other than that, I will try to find another day or two that does work. Might be a little touch and go right now, especially with the pregnancy. And just trying to help my wife and all that stuff. So says we got another viewer. Hello, make yourself known. You've entered the realm. I'm monologuing about chickens to the future generations that may come and watch this stream. for whatever reason. But I was also talking about how the conundrum of starting a live stream, because the thing that's fun about live streams is that you have an audience and they interact and you interact with them, and you can stay fresh because it's engaging. But when you don't have an audience, you just go stir crazy and you talk about chickens and how you don't have an audience and whatever else I've talked about. It's kind of relaxing to sit here and smoke my pipe. It's always a good time. But it's strange. It's a very strange phenomenon. Why am I doing this? It is such a nice day out. I chose to sit here in front of a camera and a microphone instead of being out in the sun. I think I'm going to go out in the sun. I've had it. I can't take the Seattle what do you even call it? The clouds. There's no clouds in the sight, and I am missing it. I'm missing it. So, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for listening to me sing off key and play with very bad rhythm. It was quite nice. I've gained about 30 experience. I've leveled up my bard to level 3, and we should do this again sometime. Have a good day. Goodbye.